faking none. You bragging on pants, I make for fun. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country got running your city. Attitude bad on the Diddy. He only 2 times in the he out like a light, call him Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no cap in it. You know ain't no cap in it. I'm like, stacking it. I'm riding.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals.
Wait, back or what?
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Walker to start the drive. Not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
Oh my God.
Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Smith. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. He's really starting to get up there towards 1,000. He's now at 997 career catches. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The Cardinals hit 4-7 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
On 2nd down,
Good tackle.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
They're going to look to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. He is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, On offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Looking to throw. Finding more on the out route for the completion. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. And his kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Now this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December early in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
It's meant for you to be in tune with the game.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 2nd and 9, Smith.
That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9 now. He's got
Come on,
the hook
step
up
up
to
on that.
Moore. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Perfect.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
He's wide open.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. They'll run here with Ingram. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Keontae Ingram with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and through. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, go a little bit back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. To throw is Smith. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now Gino on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
From the red zone now, Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Smith. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. To the air again, Smith. And Walker with it over the middle. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackle.
Here we go on 4th, Smith. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The extra point up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession of the...
I'm slow my coke up.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. Down to about the 32. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Marked that down for a win at the defense's column.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will knot us up at 10.
Bad game.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield, as you mentioned. It's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route.
I know about the music they did.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays. Up the middle, Ingram. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They give to Ingram up the middle. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Gotta say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically, the longer field goals start lower because they have so much more ground to cover to get to the post. And that's when you get a hand on it. These short ones, you're able to pop it up in the air pretty quickly. Normally, you get height. In this case, extra effort to block that one.
So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
What's up, man? Oh, yeah, what you doing? You been a bad little kid. You been a bad little cat.
Okay, ready?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Ingram again. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff to Ingram. And he edges forward but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the cornerback's hand, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here.
Good pick, baby.
But it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
That's it. Oh, man. Whoa. Good fucking pig. That was crazy.
At their own 37-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains.
Got the cat tail man up there.
Working his way into a 3-0 count right here behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time.
Oh man, that was some bullshit. I like it. I like it. I like the bullshit.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well. looking towards the ball carrier with abandon.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the counter.
Good tackle.
And this time he's not going
Good
anywhere.
tackle.
They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On play action, they'll throw.
Ah.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
All right, Cardinals. I'm about sick of you chicken shit in this game.
Now from the 33. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the
I ain't stopping his run now.
112 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
All right, Paige, get up in there.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
And a tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
It's holding.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Ready. Fight 2.
They'll look to throw here.
And he's going to be intercepted for the
He's
third
out of there.
time thus far. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
He's
Oh,
at it again,
Tariq.
Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Down at the 25.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Smith.
Oh my God, he threw right to him.
He's gonna be
What the
intercepted
fuck are
the
you
third time.
doing?
And the Cards are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
What the fuck was that, bro?
Position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to
Y'all guys are out of sync today.
Defense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick.
Shut down
Whether it's a
his
field goal
fucking
attempt, a
game
point after
plan.
the touchdown, or at worst, a
Shut it
punt.
down.
This time they had that opportunity, but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone.
We shutting you down this time.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got
Oh my God.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Oh my God. can feel when the game don't want me to win.
I don't care what you've
I can feel it.
How many things have you done 1,000 times of significance? How about this? With that catch, now closing in on the top 10 all-time in NFL history, a very significant achievement.
2nd and 14. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
I was on it. That was on it.
He'll head out of bounds inside the 10.
I was on it.
At the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And a 20th carry now for Ingram. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And again, it's Ingram.
Let's go.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. He'll look to throw.
Good defense. Good D. Demeany. Good D. You keep throwing that weak ass shit. Expose that shit. That was a dumb penalty. That was a dumb penalty.
So let's see what this is about. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
I didn't even think they was going to let you get that.
So what a turnaround there. A roughing call on the field goal try leads to 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
There ain't going to be none of that running.
Loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
No more of that shit.
Now here's a little touch pass.
They got sucked in.
And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. From 6 yards away. And the Cardinals have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. That makes it a 17-10 score. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Gino. Side, it's complete. He's got it.
That motherfucker tried to step up.
Shy of midfield. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Gino now to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard.
I'm going to put the game in your hands, Cardinals.
See
what you about. I like you.
But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
CC.
Back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
All right, I like this Cardinal motherfucker, man. You got good defense. That's a touchdown. He in cover 2. Throw that touchdown. No, he's not. Get up.
Got him in. That's Bush. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 17-yard line.
They're Western, man.
Smith. This is caught. And he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Here's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
How could he do that weak ass?
Kenneth Walker. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go.
See what you really
tied here in the fourth quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Like, this is your chance.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Can you do it? Beat these motherfucking Seahawks, man. This is your time.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal like offense.
You take advantage of this shit. You take advantage of this shit, bro.
Basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
You could have
That's now
the
a
Seattle
second
Seahawks
interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
You know what? At the end of the day, we are Seattle. We will
Not dropping because it's
you know what I'm saying?
Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes.
They got you in the wrap, bro.
And showing those hands. The run only got a yard. Second and 9. Now it's Smith. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Smith now to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. On second down, it's Walker. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
That's championship football right there. That's what a championship fucking team does. That's what you do, baby. That's how you
the kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
We find a way.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, but good game, Cardinals. Shit. Good game.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try to take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially